Hello guys, welcome back. So in the last video we have seen the where and the let, right? In this video we are going to see the scope, right? So as I told you, if we go with the hoisting features, right? So that we have already seen for the variable, right? But we have not seen for the let, right? So if you want to do hoisting, right? Hosting feature we want to see. So when a variable declare with the let, right, or it is hosted to the top of their block but are not initialized, right? If you're trying to access them before the declaration, the result will become a reference error. What does it mean? Let's suppose we have let. What we have? We have let here and x is nothing but 10 or 2, whatever is the value you want to write, like this. But before this line, if you write here console.log, think what will happen? Think we will get the error. What is the error? We will get reference error. What we will get? We will get reference error. You got my point? You will get reference error. So when we write a variable in place of this let, if I will write what? A variable, right? If I will write a variable in place of this, so what will happen? There will no error will come, right? But when we are writing let, then we will get reference error, correct? That we have seen. What will happen if we define for redeclaration, right? So we have already written let x equal to this. Okay, let's suppose I will write here better. So if I will have write let x equal to 1, then I will write again x equal to 2. Then what will happen? See, we have written x equal to 1 already, and we are going to write x equal to 2 here, right? So this will come a syntax error. Why syntax error? Because this identifier x is already been declared, right? So when you were using variable, there is no problem. But when you are writing, you can say let, right? Then it will give you error here. And what will it will say? It will say a syntax error. A syntax error. Identifier x has already been declared. Like this we will get, right? So I think you understood the concept of where and let. Now it's time to learn what? Const, right? So let's understand the const. What is const? So const scope is block scope, similar to let, right? But it is only accessible within the block where it is declared. What was happening when you write the block inside the block, you can access the let, but here in this case const you cannot. Let's suppose I will write a function. That is nothing but m1, right? In this function I will write a const and will refine x value, right? If I will write if it is true, then what we will do? We'll write const x equal to 2, right? X equal to 2. And then if we'll write the console.log here, console.log x, what we will get here? We will get definitely 2, right? But when I will write console.log x here, what you will get? Obviously 1 we will get, right? That we have already talked, right? But the problem is that we can because the feature that we have seen here, we are getting 1 here, right? That is true. We are writing here. So let and const are similar, that we have seen, right? But it is only accessible within the block where it is declared. You can not use outside the block, right? You got it? Let me write here. So what does it mean? So if you write here for redeclaration for the hoisting, right? You have already seen the hoisting features for where and let, right? Now understand for the const. So when we write console.log before defining the function, right? Let's suppose I will write here console.log and I will write x here. So what will happen here? In the hoisting feature, what will happen? When a variable declare with the const, right, are hoisted to the top of their block, but are not initialized. So this here, it is not initialized in this case. So accessing them before the declaration result, it will give you what? A reference error that we have seen already, right? So here 2, you will get error. What is our name? Error name? You will get a reference error, right? Because we have not declared, because we have declared const, right? If we'll do reinitialization, right? So reinitialization means if we define so not int, sorry. If we have defined let's suppose const, right? If we have defined const x equal to 1, if you want to do const x equal to 2, right, means redeclaration, or you can say mutation. So if you want to do redeclaration and mutation, right, on the constant variable, right, we cannot be redeclared or reassigned after the initial assignment, right? But however, if the constant variable holds an object or an array, its properties or element can still be modified, right? Means if you're talking about the array, you remember array that I was talking. So when we will write constant array and we'll define 1, 2 and 3. So this constant array having 3 elements, 1, 2, 3. But in the JavaScript, if I want to add one more element in the array, we can do that, right? How we will do that? We'll do array dot push and we'll add 4 element here. So this is allowed. So the concept is saying we can do redeclaration and mutation for the constant variable, right? We cannot do the redeclaration and reassignment, right, for the initial assignment, but we can do for the object and array, right? So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. I have already completed the initial 3 to 4 videos. If you really like this video, please hit subscribe to the channel, and also please let me know if you want to understand any topic on the JavaScript, right? But in the next part of the video, it is very, very important for the interview that we are going to see. What we are going to see? How can an object and array still be modified if it is already declared as let, right? So I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.